Penguin Random House Audio presents The Universe is Talking to You. Tap into signs and synchronicity to reveal magical moments every day. This is the author, Tammy Mastroberte. Note to listeners: this program includes a downloadable PDF that contains appendices and an illustration from the book. To Mom, thank you for the unconditional love you gave me while here in this physical world, and that you continue to give from the other side. Your communication through signs, mediums, and any other way you can find to get through to me never ceases to amaze me. Thank you for teaching me the truth about life after your death. I could not have written this book without you. This is for you, my co-author in spirit, until we meet again. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. Introduction. How would your life change if you knew everything in it, the positive and the seemingly negative, was happening for your ultimate good? What if you could find proof of this in your own life and tap into the infinite number of elevated resources standing by, waiting to assist you with every challenge, not only to guide you in the right direction, but also to reroute you when you make a wrong turn? There is no such thing as an accident or coincidence. There are only circumstances and events we have not yet discovered the meaning for in our lives. By learning to uncover and understand the signs and synchronicities sent to us from the universe and our angels, guides, and loved ones in spirit, we can reinforce our faith, live with more joy, and experience life as a series of miracles rather than random chaos that causes suffering. You are about to embark on a life-changing journey, and it's my honor and privilege to be your guide. I know opening up to signs and synchronicity will change your life because it changed mine, and I've seen it change the lives of the students and clients I work with each day. It's likely you picked up this book because you believe in signs and synchronicity, and you would like to be more aware of them in your life. I don't blame you. Communication with the universe and your loved ones who have passed on makes life more magical. It offers you direction when you are lost, reassurance when you are on the right track, faith that everything in life serves a purpose, and confirmation that you are never alone. I believe it provides a little bit of certainty in this very uncertain world, and the communication from your loved ones who have passed shows you that life does indeed continue when you leave this physical body and return to your true home with God or Source. Your loved ones are not gone. They see and know everything happening in your life, and whether you realize it yet or not, they are constantly trying to let you know they are around. Through teaching others about signs and synchronicity, I usually come across people who tell me they don't ever get signs but wish they did, those who receive some but question them, and those who receive some but want more. Rest assured, no matter what category you fall into, this book will help you. Also, it's important to note that you don't have to be a psychic or medium or have any intuitive training to start receiving communication from the universe and your loved ones in spirit. I know this because I began receiving signs and synchronistic occurrences in my life long before I ever started intentionally opening up my intuitive abilities. I am not a practicing psychic or medium, and the majority of people I work with are not either. You can do this, I promise. The reality is, the universe and your angels, guides, and loved ones are already communicating with you. They are sending you signs and setting up synchronicities all the time. You are either just unaware of them, or you label them as a coincidence and say things like, "It must be my lucky day," when a solution to a challenge pops up out of nowhere. But as Albert Einstein said, coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Behind every coincidence or lucky day, you will find your angels, guides, the universe, and your loved ones working on your behalf in an effort to make your life in this physical world easier and more joyful. You were never meant to navigate this life alone. And even though at times it may seem like you are, I assure you that is not the case. You are guided, protected, and loved beyond measure. And when you begin to see the proof of this by syncing up with the universe and uncovering the signs being sent to you, the way you look at life and your place in it can't help but change for the better. You're already connected. You have an inherent spiritual connection to the universe, God, source, spirit, or a higher power. Whatever you call it doesn't matter as long as you know it's always there and working on your behalf. You can't ever disconnect from it. You are always plugged in. However, if the connection isn't nurtured, it can get fuzzy over time and start to weaken. This happens when we get caught up in the chaos of daily life and forget to make our connection to a higher source a priority. Rather than connecting to the endless stream of joy, love, and gratitude that emanates from this divine source, our thoughts become dominated by fear and worry. Over time, the connection begins to fray like the cord of your cell phone when the wires start popping through the plastic. The current is still flowing, but you might have to twist it the right way to get your phone to charge. When your connection to the universe is strong, signs and synchronicities effortlessly flow into your life, and you easily recognize and understand them when they arrive. A back and forth communication can take place between you and the universe, and between you and your loved ones in spirit. You know you can ask for help at any point, and the universe will always respond. And it will always be for your highest good. And you know that no matter what happens in your life, you are always safe. Strengthening this connection is not difficult, and it doesn't require a 2-week retreat where you hike up a mountain to meditate. There are small actions you can take each day to sync yourself back up with the universe and maintain this connection. I share them throughout this book, and they will not only help you open up and notice the signs being sent to you, but they will also help you calm the chaos in your life, feel more joy, and manifest more of what you do want rather than what you don't. How to use this book. The exercises in this book will help you expand your awareness and open up to the miracles of signs and synchronicity. Whether you are someone who has never received a sign from a loved one, or uncovered a synchronistic experience, or if you already get signs and want more. This is not a book where you will only hear stories about other people's experiences with signs and synchronicities, although I do use some stories to illustrate what I'm teaching. This book is meant to show you how to uncover and understand signs and synchronicities in your own life. I believe you can listen to all the inspirational stories in the world and know that signs and synchronicities exist. But in order to truly understand the miraculous power of this communication, you have to experience it for yourself. I've broken this book up into 2 parts. Part 1, an introduction to signs and synchronicities, will take you through the role these gifts from the universe are meant to play in our lives, the common ways they show up for us, and how to distinguish who might be sending the sign. This will help you better understand the language the universe and your loved ones on the other side use to communicate with you. There is even an exercise to jumpstart the flow of signs to you. You will also learn several ways you can turn the dial down on chaos in your life so you can be more aware of the subtle communications that come through, an essential step not only to receiving signs and synchronicity, but to opening your intuition, manifesting the things you desire, and even healing the body. In Part 2, 5 Steps to Ignite the Flow, You will dive into my 5-step process that will give you...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?